All right, how y'all doing? My name is Chris, and I wanted to talk about something today. I wanted to talk about these two drugs that will absolutely destroy you. And what are the two drugs? All right, the first one that's the most dangerous out of the two, personally for me, is alcohol. Why alcohol will destroy you? Because alcohol makes you do a whole bunch of dumb shit that you wouldn't regularly do if you were sober. A bunch of dumb shit. You can literally destroy alcohol will literally destroy your life. People have gone to jail for many years just from one day of drinking. Imagine one day you drink a little too much alcohol, life gone. 20 years of your life gone, 10 years of your life gone. Hard to get a job. You get a DUI, you fucking driving 80 miles per hour, you flip off the road, some shit like that happens just because you didn't even know where the fuck you were. You were blacked out drunk, you didn't know where the fuck you were, you just drifting off the road, swerving through traffic, shit like that. But yeah, so drinking will actually fuck you up, man, because you do it at the bar, you do it with your friends. It's cool if you do it once in a while, maybe once a month, but when it becomes a weekly habit, that's when it really starts fucking you up, man. You try to do it. I tried to drink because I thought it was gonna make me cooler. People would like me more. All my friends were drinking, so I was drinking. More people are functional, function better on it. Some of my friends could drink fucking 4 or 5 times a week, be fine. But me, honestly, after a few nights of drinking, like on a Sunday, I'll feel like depressed as fuck. Honestly, I'll be depressed. I won't be able to do shit. I'll be lazy. I'll just be chilling in the couch, sleeping till like 2 in the morning. you know, uh, 2 in the morning, trying to call people just to get like a little bit of happiness. I don't know. Couldn't focus on my work. Didn't get no schoolwork done. So yeah, did a lot of probably drugs and shit, and honestly got with the wrong types of women, around the wrong type of people. You just honestly become a whole different person. And honestly, at first for me at least, I felt you fall in love with the person. You fall in love with the person you are when you're drunk, honestly. Cause like you just don't give a fuck, You go up to any girl, you have the best riz. You can literally mac at any joint, like you think you're the man. You got all these girls on you, so you like almost think like you need it to get the girls. It's actually so crazy what drinking does, and it tricks you in thinking that like that you're the man, and it gives you false confidence when you haven't really actually like accomplished anything, which is like the bad part about it, because it gives you false like accomplishment, like sense of accomplishment when you're actually not doing anything. So like imagine if you get in this cycle for 45 years, you're literally gonna be stuck in the same spot, but you're gonna thinking you're all that, but really you're in the same spot you were 45 years ago. So that's the worst out of the one of the two drugs that will destroy you. But the next one, the next drug that will destroy you is weed, marijuana. And the thing about weed, and also why the combination of these two is so bad. But first of all, why weed is bad is because it kills your ambition, and it kills your ambition and your drive. So it makes you feel like everything, like you might be in a bad spot in life, but it just makes you feel like everything's okay. You're doing well. Like you might be in your parents' basement. You might not have moved out. You're not doing well in school, but you smoke, and then like all your problems go away. That's why it's really good for killing like people, especially people that have anxiety. Like people that have bad anxiety, I think really draw towards this drug the most, because you smoke and then like all your worries go away, everything's fine, you're chilling, you don't need to do anything. But that's also the problem too, because it's just it makes you feel like everything's all right, when it might honestly not. Maybe you need that panic in your life, maybe you're supposed to have that feeling like, damn, I'm not in the place I want to be, maybe because you're not actually in the place you want to be. And plus it's also really bad for your lungs. Like when I was smoking heavily, I was literally so out of shape. Like I would like run up and down the court one time, and my lungs would literally feel like they're collapsing. Like it really damages your lungs, especially if you smoke a lot heavy, like taking rips out the bong. That shit will really fuck you up, honestly, in the long term. But anyway, that's really it for weed. Honestly, a lot of people can function well. I see a lot of people able to smoke weed and not have any problems. Like, you know, you got Joe Rogan, like really successful, more hardworking than me, more consistent, and he smokes weed all the time. So you can still be functional on it. That's why I think it's not as bad as alcohol, because alcohol, I really feel like it's really hard to be functioning, and that like alcohol actually can put you in bad trouble. Like you can probably be in alcohol for years and nothing happens, and then one night you just have a bad night on alcohol, and then like literally you can be stuck in jail or getting caught in jail for years just being on alcohol, because that's alcohol just turns you into a menace, absolute menace. So, but yeah, but why the combination of these two is so bad, and plus both of these are entry level. Why the combination of these is so bad is because the alcohol, when you mix them together, you both don't care and you willing to do risky stuff and get yourself in danger. And now with the weed, you don't feel like, you feel like everything's okay at the same time. So like you can drink, and then on that Sunday you'd be depressed, you'd be like, damn, I need to stop drinking, you know what I mean? But if you smoke, you'd be like, oh, I don't need to stop drinking, everything's fine, you know? And then you're just like in that cycle. It's like you drink heavy, you know, you drink heavy all night, you're like, oh shit, like fuck, I'm fucking up. And you smoke, then everything's all right. Then you're like, okay, I can still do the same shit I'm doing. Then you like drink again, then you're like, oh shit. Then you're like, oh shit, demon time, you know, you're out till 4 a.m., you're doing a whole bunch of shit you're not supposed to do, hanging around wrong people, and then you smoke, and then everything's all right. So then you can really be in that cycle of drinking and smoking every weekend for literally 5-6 years in your life. It can literally take years off your life, or it can get you into really bad places for so long, and you can literally not think there's any problem with it just because of the weed. You know, the weed's gonna make it feel like everything's all right, the anxiety's gonna go away, everything's straight. The alcohol makes you do a lot of dangerous shit you shouldn't be doing, hanging around people you shouldn't be doing. And it's just, can honestly derail you so much, can actually regress you so much more than like, honestly, it's not worth it at the end, honestly. It regresses you way more than the fun that you have at the same time. So that's what I've noticed, at least, from my experience with drinking and smoking. And that's why I influence y'all to not drink and smoke. And I don't know, fucking go to the gym, read some books, listen to fucking Jordan Peterson or something. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for listening.